Hello and welcome to Vibe Tutorials. In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to use the admin calendar in the Vibe appointments. So first you need to log in as a administrator because the admin calendar is only available to the administrator, and it comes with special controls which allows you to create slots, manage slots for various instructors. Basically everything for your instructors you can manage from this section. So here we can simply go to the appointments, and in the appointments under the manage appointments you'll see that we have this admin calendar. If you go into the admin calendar, by default you will see all the slots that are created by all the instructors in this neat calendar, and if you click on any of the slot, it's going to show you the user who has created this slot, and if that slot is connected to any class or any member, and if there is any Zoom meeting connected to the slot, and if there are any additional notes. Now a very important point, you can see here that we get two icons which allow you to manage the instructor as well. So if you click on the settings icon, you can see that we can set the slot price for the instructor. So currently it's set as 10, and you can easily edit it for the instructor. So for the slot owner, you can edit the slot price. You can also add a new service and add a price for the service for this particular instructor, and also configure the Zoom meeting with the Zoom API key and secret. So you no longer need to tell the instructor that they need to configure their Zoom meeting configuration. You as the administrator can also do that from here. The other part is with the edit, which is like changing the slot owner. So I'm going to cancel this and I'm going to create a new slot. So by default the slot owner is the administrator, and we can change this by searching for a new instructor. And here I am assigning this slot to this particular instructor, and this slot is from till March end, and it's a recurring slot on Tuesday and Wednesday, starts at 11, goes till 12. Okay, and number of seats for this slot, if you have enabled seats, you can set, and also the service for this slot, and you can add this slot. Now when you save this slot, the slots will appear. So here you can see that we get the classic folk slots, and if you click on this slot, you can see that this slot has the instructor as Vladimir, and you can assign a member group, or you can change the number of seats for this slot. If this slot is already booked, you can also close this slot. For example, you can book this slot manually by selecting, and then you can mark this slot as booked. So once this slot is marked as booked, nobody else can book this slot. And you can also edit the instructor's services, instructor slot price, and also you can edit the service to which this slot belongs to. For example, this slot is currently associated with classic folk. You can change it to singing and apply this. So here you can see it applied directly. So that is how the admin calendar works, and it's an incredible way to manage all the slots in on your site. Now these are the slots which are upcoming, and there is a booked, so you can also manage the booked slots. So let's assign this slot to a particular user. So here we can assign this slot to a particular user, and since the number of slots for this particular slot are 3, you can reduce this to 1. and you can see that the additional slots are now gone. Now let's just confirm this booking. So once the booking is confirmed, if we now go to the booked slot, okay, we also need to mark this as booked. And once the slot is marked as booked, it is removed from the open. So if we now go to the booked, you can see that we have these as the booked slots, and you can manage this booked slot. Another point is that you can also search these slots. For example, if we add the slot and under the booked slots, you can see these are all the booked slots, and we can search these slots by an instructor. So here when we select this search, you can see that we get only the slots by this particular instructor, and we can manage them. So if Zoom meeting is configured, you can simply click on plus, and it will create the Zoom meeting option for this particular user. And you can also remove the slots from here. So that's it from Vibe Tutorials. Thanks for watching.